To set up an email parser, you need to go to the setup menu, which you will find by clicking the little gear wheel at the top right of your screen. Then you go to email and email parser. So I'm going to set one up now. So you click on create new parser, give it a name. I'm just going to use test 1. You have to tell it where the information is going into the CRM system, i.e. what record. So I'm going to choose leads, click on next, and then you can either send an email to the email parser and it will capture the information on the email and you can work from there, or you can copy and paste email content into it. So this is where you're actually creating the email itself. So I'm going to use this one to create a lead. So I'm just going to just put the content in myself. So hi, this is a lead. And then you have to put the fields in. So you have to be very careful here to make sure that the fields that you're putting in are the ones that are required by the record that you're trying to create. So if I'm just going to type this in, so bear with me. Company. Email. And property. I've put property here because this is email parsers are often used by companies selling or managing properties. So I'm just going to finish that off and then get the system to parse it, and you can see what it's done is it's highlighted the areas that it's going to put into the new lead when it's created. So you've got first name, last name, company, email, and description. And those last name and company are required fields for the setup of leads in my particular system. And you can see you can attach documents to the email as well, and that will the CRM will then capture those as attachments. So I'm just going to say next. I'm not going to create any rules around this for simplicity at this stage. I'm going to allocate any of the records to myself, and then you need to specify the address that the email is coming from. So let's call this inquiries at yazoo.com. So that's any emails that come from that address in that format. The CRM will recognize it as a parser and will recognize the need to pass that information and create a lead. Now, once you've actually created it, you can actually track the emails that have come through and whether they're valid or not. So you can see in the first one, which was one I created later and I've tested, you can see that an email's been received and a record was created. So, and there was no invalid emails that have received that way. So that's the way that you can actually test the parser. So hopefully that's been worthwhile.